beep, beep, beep. Sorry, thought we needed a hip-hop horn in there. Hip-hop horn. Hey everyone, happy Friday. Welcome to the WildStar live stream. My name is Jonathan Brown. You know me as Congaro, right? Forgot my own name. On the WildStar forums. It's horrible.
What a great start to the stream.
Yeah. That's how excited and ready I feel to run a dungeon with you, Chad. This fresh hunk of meat next to me is Game Director Chad Moore.
Hey everybody. Yeah, it's great to be here. Looking forward to running some dungeons.
Yeah, sorry I wasn't here on Tuesday. I was dying on Tuesday. So
that's okay.
Chad had to take over for me.
I tried to be as good a host as Jonathan usually is, but to be completely honest, I think Tyler did most of the heavy lifting as far as I was concerned. So anyway, it was a fun stream though. Absolutely fun stream. Yeah, very
cool. So a few quick updates really fast before we, really quick, because they're updates that are quick. Before we get into the dungeon chase. So 162 is live. I'm excited about that, right?
Yes.
Cross-faction functionality. Lots of good stuff there. PvP leaderboards are out.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been great to see. I've been seeing some people sort of talk about how they're, basically guilds that were once only one faction now have members of both, and you get varying opinions on that, but I think it's great to see the community sort of gathering around that concept and actually building larger groups of people, which is cool. We have been working out a few kinks, so thank you very much for all of you who have been out there testing this and reporting some of the issues. So our hope is that by the time that Red Moon Mutiny shows up on the 16th, that all of those small little things have been worked out and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I've already put in a couple of hot fixes, I think, and a couple other things that will be fixed in the game update next Wednesday with the release of Red Moon Mutiny. So that'll be 163. But really all you need to know is it's Red Moon Mutiny Phase 2.
Yep.
Red Moon Terror Phase 2, Red Moon Mutiny.
Yeah. For those of you that joined us on the stream, there are obviously lots of great bosses and mini-bosses. Jonathan, obviously you weren't there for the stream.
I was not.
But Tyler showed us some pretty awesome stuff. So
I was probably in the bathroom.
I have to admit, my favorite encounter of the whole presentation was the cook with his giant skillet and the grease fire that goes around the room and stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Wait, the poop monster wasn't?
Not the poop monster.
Oh, come on.
Definitely not the poop monster.
Both brutal, though.
Yeah. So obviously, so that stuff is exciting.
Yeah, very cool. So look forward to that. Red Moon Mutiny, Phase 2 of Red Moon Terror, next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then with that also, we released this week on our website a new Enemies and Allies update. This time none other than, who could it be?
The dark-hearted one, Lavica. And let me tell you what, when it comes to lore, this is a goodie.
It's a full-on Lore-mageddon.
It's a full-on Lore-mageddon. Do we have that? I think we have that up, right?
Yeah, got it on my screen here. You want to pull that up, Maggie?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So if you you can get to it from the front page. If you click on the article, it says Enemies and Allies, but this is in the game section under Lore-mageddon. Click on Lavica the Dark-Hearted. Got a little bio here. She's only 28 standard years old.
She's done a lot of bad things in a short amount of time. For those of you who dig into the lore, she has been sort of studying what the Draken call the dark rites of necromancy. She is what we call a necro shaman, which means that she can raise stuff from the dead and other evil things, which for those of you that have been following the story of Red Moon Terror, obviously that's sort of a central theme to what's taking place.
Yeah, it spells doom.
Yeah, so check that out. We did we did 3 articles. So last time when we did Red Moon Terror, we did Mordecai Red Moon and Ishmael the Bloodied. So this sort of filled out the trifecta of lore goodness.
Perhaps Ishmael's story isn't quite
done
yet.
You may or may not be seeing the epic conclusion of Ishmael's story arc here at the end of Red Moon Mutiny.
Very cool.
No spoilers. Okay.
No spoilers.
Okay.
And with that said, that's not why we're here today, is it?
It is not why we're here today.
It's because Dungeon Chase has come around again. This is the second run of the Dungeon Chase, right? So only the second time we've run this event. Started today, runs until November 21st. So if you haven't done Dungeon Chase before, do Dungeon Chase now, because it's a good thing to do.
It is actually one of our.
I
was going to say it was one of our most popular events, just in terms of the number of people that ran it. The last time we ran it, we were really impressed with how many people participated in the event. Obviously, we've got some cool rewards. We've got some decor and some other goodies on the in-game vendor. We've got a pretty unique mount that you can get through earning cases or buying cases in the store or earning them via the event itself. So I think all of those, and plus dungeons are just fun, so I think all of those things together means you get a lot of people that are participating and having fun in Dungeon Chase. So I think if you haven't had a chance to jump in on this event, now, as Jonathan said, is a perfect time to do it. So.
Yeah, and with you and me running veteran dungeons together, we will show how much fun they are.
I'm stoked, man. How about you, Jonathan?
I'm excited too. I'm worried what people will say about me on Twitter.
Look, your skills are not in question here, my friend.
I hear we have pretty good healing and tanking.
We may or may not have a nice support cast,
which means that we are not healing or tanking.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got together. Oh yeah, here's actually the article where we showed some of the cool. Both the article talking about the event and then showing what the cool rewards are.
Yeah, so those are new this time around. They're variations on the previous pet mount that were available in the first run of the Dungeon Chase. You got the striped Taurine Pumera mount and the striped Taurine Sword Kitten, who is adorable.
Super cute.
Adorbs.
Yeah, super adorbs.
Yeah.
Ice 2, so I didn't actually earn the Taurine cat mount last Dungeon Chase. It is a gaping hole in my mount collection, so I'm hoping maybe with this event I'll earn the striped one. Taurine for redemption. Me they have sort of a special place in my heart from a lore perspective. So
yeah,
I'm hoping that I can get the cat. That's my hope.
Do you want to share your story?
I'd rather not really. It's kind of personal.
Hit you kind of deep.
Yeah. So
okay. I understand. It's a deep cut. Well, I guess we're all out of time, so we're probably just not going to run a dungeon today, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. You're
Sorry,
right.
Guys, we talk too much.
Well, hey, let's do this. So why don't we go in? We'll show you guys just sort of how the event works, and then we'll get together with our support crew.
Hell
and
yeah.
We'll go crush some Osen in veteran Calvarath. All right? Okay, so.
Let's do that.
Real quick, like I said, I don't have the Taurine cat mount. I do have this holographic Pumera, which is pretty badass in its own right? Yeah. Not quite the Taurine one, but close, so I'm writing that today. All right, so the way that Dungeon Chase works, you run dungeons, which are really fun with your friends who are usually pretty nice.
You know how fun they are? That's me dancing in the corner right there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, look, check you out.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
I've been dancing for about 20 minutes now.
You must be getting tired.
That's how I prep for my dungeons.
All right, so like I said, you run dungeons. What you earn in dungeons are called small game scraps, okay? And the more small game scraps that you earn, once you get a decent amount of them, you come here to exchange your Gygax, okay? And you can exchange your small game scraps for big game bucks. I don't have any because the event just started.
I can see that.
But if I did, for every 3 small game scraps, you get 1 big game buck. And then you basically take those, and once you have enough big game bucks, you come over here to Collector Devarn, and then you can buy awesome things in the game, right? So you've got Osen decor, Sword Maiden decor. You've got some Protostar decor as well. You've got some music stuff by the very talented Jeff Kurtnacker. Not sure if you know Jeff, but he's a great guy.
I do.
You do know him? Okay,
yeah,
great.
He's a great guy. A very talented guy, by the way. The music
very
tracks are fantastic.
And then there's actually a couple of crates here at the top where you can get a random guard decor piece. So if you're into guards for your awesome plot.
Oh, I'm way into guards.
This is a way to get even more of those. So, so you can obviously earn things that way. Let's say that you are, let's say you're wanting a few more small game scraps.
Okay.
You know, you didn't have a chance to run enough dungeons. You can come and you can, or I'm sorry, you wanted more big game bucks. You can just come buy big game bucks directly from this store, right? Which will allow you to then take those and then go buy that cool stuff that you saw on the vendor. We also have Dungeon Chase cases. And basically what you can do is you can buy these cases, and inside they contain one of the following random Dungeon Chase items, which is a
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head. Taurine decor piece, decor NPC, housing sky, music track, pet, or the mount that we showed you. So those are available. We also have crates that will drop for certain players at the end of dungeons that have most of the things that are in this crate as well.
Correct.
So if you don't want to spend any money, but you want to try to get some of those chase items, you can actually just run dungeons, and you may get one of these crates at the end.
If you're dungeon masters like us.
Exactly. So that's how it works. It's on now for about the next 10 days, I believe. So gives you plenty of time to go in and earn some stuff, have fun with your friends. Are you ready?
I think I am.
Okay.
I'm working out some technical.
Oh, we having some issues here.
I didn't see it. There's an illusion.
Yeah. Maggie was very stealth with that.
I see.
Sorry, I
and
switched.
And you ruined the stealth.
Yeah, I switched my windowed mode. I forgot.
All right, so quick recap. Play dungeons, earn small game scraps, exchange those for big game bucks, buy stuff. Okay? Have fun. You got it?
What was the last part? Oh, right.
Have fun. All right, so I think...
I mean, I'm going to have a lot of fun. I just don't know if the group is going to have a lot of fun with me.
If you're ready...
I'm totally...
I'm going to tell our crew...
Have them invite me back to group because I had to log out real quick.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the group.
Just...
Maybe you just leave it officially.
Let's leave that. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm good.
Actually, you know what? It still says you're in our group over here, though.
No, I'm in there now.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
it randomly put me back in the instance we were in before.
I'm going to tell our group leader we're ready.
But are we? Are we ready?
Are you ready? That's actually not what I wanted to do. All right. We'll see what that does. So in the meantime, do we have any questions here on the chat?
There's a decor question.
All right, let's hear it.
Can you increase lighting limits and separate inside-outside lighting counts?
I'm sure we could. If you're asking for that, that is absolutely... ooh, wait.
And how about... Sorry, going.
I think KDM is answering some of those questions.
Performance review.
Yeah, some of those are in place just for performance. So we could increase them, but then your game might crash horribly. All right, did you accept?
Oh, we were all waiting for you.
Okay. Okay, here we are, the ruins of Calvarath. This first area is called the Blood Pit. Okay. Let's watch the cinematic because I'm sure that everyone that runs dungeons always watches all the cinematics and reads all the lore. Okay.
That's how you know what you're doing. Gives you the context.
So, this first encounter is called is with a big evil warhound called Gron the Corpse Grinder. Okay, so get ready. I'll give you some spoilers. He's not very nice.
I would have never guessed that from
All right, and see these little, you've got these little traps on the ground, these bone traps.
Uh-huh.
Try not to, yeah, don't do that.
Okay. I jumped into one.
Why'd you do that? Didn't I tell you not to do that? Look at that, see? Jonathan, you survived.
Did we win?
We survived the first encounter. All right. I think we've got some pretty skilled individuals here. Thank you very much, by the way. Supporting cast for helping us out today. I'll tell you what, that's the one thing I love the most about the WildStar community. They're just always up for helping out, for having a good time, playing some WildStar.
Or they pity us.
Well, hey, look.
Same difference, right?
Just look at it. You got it. So it's all how you look at it, buddy. All right. Good job. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good.
You feeling all right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, here he comes. Gron. Watch out. All right, here we go.
He's scary.
Yeah, he is. I like this fight. Ooh, watch out, though. Oh, watch out, he's kicking. Oh.
Yep. I got kicked.
Did you make it? Ooh.
I made it.
So we have another question coming in about housing.
Okay.
And it's from Laser Louie asking, housing neighborhoods still in development? ETA, hint, hint, spoiler, anything?
Well, Louie, oh goodness. I just got taken out.
You did.
I did. Thanks a lot, Louie. You distracted me.
No new neighborhoods ever.
All right, stick on Jonathan. He's taking these guys out. Ooh.
Taking them out is a strong way to put it.
All right. Hey. You survived longer than I did.
This is the Watch Chad and Jonathan Get Carried stream.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
How dare you? Okay. All right, so there's Gron. One boss down. Many to go. Okay.
One boss down, one of each of us down. We're right on track.
Louis, back to your question. We are currently, neighborhoods are not something that we are actively developing. we have not completely abandoned the idea of them. We just have been working on some other things in the meantime. Things that at some point here we will be sharing with all of you guys. But to be clear about neighborhoods, not currently being worked on.
I thought you said you wanted to skip this guy.
Oh wait.
I think our tank thought you did.
Well, this area, like you can skip around on the sides and kind of avoid some of it to get to the boss.
So reckless, Chad. So reckless.
Hey, Chad came here to kill all the things.
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry if I'm just generally aggressive, okay? But I am here to kill Osen, chew bubblegum, and kick ass.
Yeah, you're doing the work of the people. For the good of Nexus. But let's skip that guy.
All right.
Well, the next boss isn't too bad. It's just a lot of interrupts and things like that that have to be done at specific times.
I feel like you're dooming me, Maggie.
I'm not dooming you. You got this.
Speaking too soon.
Oh, watch out. We got a couple of...
Did you aggro those guys? I'm gonna blame you.
I may have been responsible for dragging them over to our group.
Oh, and we have the age-old question of, will Makari and Mordish ever have proper homes on their housing plots? I feel this because I'm also Mordish, Das Moose, so.
Is that Das Moose?
Yeah.
Well,
It's a planted question.
I'm not saying it's impossible. All right, so here we are. This is Dark Witch Gurkha, okay? She is also a boss.
Don't have to tell me that.
She, watch out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, don't
those
stand
hurt.
in those things.
I died.
Oh, wow, so
did
did
you.
I.
We are killing it, man.
This was rough. I was focusing
This is
too
so
much on,
easy.
on
You just-
describing Dark Witch Gurkha.
You guys just gotta like stand out of those circles.
My
So
gear
you're
is
right.
really bad, so like.
I think
Don't blame it on the gear, Jonathan. Come on. Come on.
Jonathan's gear is bad, though, just to be clear.
It is pretty bad.
Dude, buy all the PvP gear off the vendor if you... It's like...
I'm feeling a lot of backseat.
I'm helping
flying
out.
I
here,
know.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Just have Maggie take my spot.
Yeah.
I'll control the cameras.
That could actually be a pretty entertaining stream.
So what we're watching now is let's play by play
got-
this, Chad.
all right, here we go. We've got Dark Witch Gurkha, who is
1 DPS
trying
taking her on.
to kill our existing players, not doing very well, and she's
they
about to
just
die.
owned her.
Good job. All right.
Despite our best efforts, they still killed the boss.
All right. So Gurkha, just for those of you who don't know, is not one of the what you would consider the primary 3 bosses of Calvarath. She is sort of a side boss,
I could
or an
tell 'cause
optional
she was
boss.
really easy.
Yeah.
I was getting kind of bored. I didn't even have to do anything most of that fight.
Ooh, this is kind of an interesting idea from Carrot. She's saying you should hold a competition, have builders design a mech/moored home, and winner build serves as kind of inspiration for a prefab version.
I do like that idea, actually.
Yeah.
It's amazing the things that they create out of just little tiny bits and like moving things around. It's amazing me. Speaking of which, Carrot does an awesome stream. You guys should check out her stream.
Yeah, indeed.
Although she streams at like 12 a.m. our time, so it's a struggle to watch.
I think that, Carrot, just to be clear, I think that sounds like a super good idea, though. Using existing assets in housing, create a Mordish and Makari house. I think the challenge has now been put out.
You guys should put like a contest together. Well, it doesn't even have to be a contest, but yeah.
Contest would be cool though.
We killed things.
Things are dying.
Things are dying.
So in the background there is Slavemaster Drock, who, if you dig a little bit into the lore, has figured out a way to control Elden technology. He's an Osen War golem, but he has found out ways to control Osen technology, and so that's why you've got these Osen protectors and these Osen probots that are attacking with him. All right, here we go.
So this boss is kind of like a DPS check. So there's gonna be a point where you kind of get like this thing that's tethered to you, and you have to like defeat it. So try to kill that as quickly as possible.
Yeah, he will. Thus his name, Slavemaster Drock. Okay, we need to come over here by this door.
There's going to be those things, kind of kill them, avoid other things. I'll help provide commentary so you can concentrate.
Oh, watch out. Get back.
Those things. Yep, there you go. Stick with your healer.
Okay.
Good job. You guys got it.
Okay, watch out.
I think that's kind of one of the cool things about WildStar, though, is that the healing is a lot more really active. Like, people need to be standing in the right position so they get the heals.
Yeah.
Nice job, Chad. You're just,
Did you see that? That
was close, yeah.
Watch out. Stay out of the red. Oh, I didn't do that myself.
You guys are doing so well, though. Oh. Get close to your healer. There you go.
I need heals.
Nice.
Oh! That was close.
But Jonathan's still alive.
Jonathan?
Oh! He just barely outlived. Outlived Chad.
I looked away for a moment and then turned straight
into the guy
that came out of that
that's
portal.
what happened to me too. I was like, stay out of the red, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, I just got killed.
You guys were doing so well, though.
Hey, you know what? Look.
One thing I forgot to do.
What I like about this fight is just, I think the designers did a really good job with making the sort of game space really dynamic, right? Like, there's a lot of movement that's associated with this encounter. You know, obviously you need to continue to damage Drock, but you know, every stage of this fight, there's something a little bit different that makes you sort of run around and sort of be on top of the stuff that's going on. So it's
I really like this fight. It's
really,
cool.
really unique.
Ultimately, some variable that'll kill me, you mean?
Right.
Also, you can use it like your dodge ability, or if you have like, depending on your class, some classes have like a movement ability that is nice.
Yeah, I got my gate. I failed to hit it in time. Also, I didn't have a free roaming camera on, and that kind of threw me off a little bit. Forgot to change that.
I think another thing that's pretty cool about this guy, if you play with your sound on, the guy that voiced this character is Fred Tatasciore, who is just one of the most talented voice actors in the entire industry. But if you listen to the sound for Slavemaster Drock, it sounds like a processed voice, like a processed robot voice. That's actually unprocessed. Like, he actually was able to just make that sound with his regular voice, which was...
That's pretty cool.
Pretty, both very cool and frightening. So.
Yeah, I thought for sure that was put through some sort of sound effects. No, I just turned off the auto camera, or auto center camera. That's weird. I didn't touch that.
Oh, and the phase that we were talking about the voiceover in, that's when those little guys spawn and it targets one person and then it chases them. And so while it's chasing them, you can like kill those little dudes.
Well, Chad, we're 3 for 3. Dying.
You mean defeating the bosses? We're 3 for 3.
Sure.
Right? Way to go, team. Come on, Jonathan. Glass half full, baby. All right?
Well, that's why I didn't specify. I just said 3 for 3.
Yeah.
You know?
I think you were. I could hear it in your voice, though. You're feeling a little bit down today.
It's okay.
We picked the
You guys-
right
you guys are doing
team
all right.
to take us through the instance, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Veterans are no joke,
Yeah, man.
They're pretty
No joke.
Coming from like the first dungeon to going to it, I think it helps a little bit too, because then you kind of know some of the mechanics and they add another layer on, which is really neat. I like the challenge of it because it kind of feels like a little mini raid.
All right, so you basically start out here. You know, you start out in the blood pit, then you go to some more, like the section we were just in, you were sort of excavating Elden ruins, which is why there's Elden robots and stuff. Now we're actually going up into the fortress of Calvarath itself.
Place is sweet looking, man.
It's pretty awesome looking. And it looks like we are going to skip up here.
Oh man, this next boss is intense.
There's some lava, Chad.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be like balls of lava coming at you. Get ready, Jonathan.
Balls of lava. Wait, where do I jump next? That thing? I hope. No. Oh.
Okay, I suck at this jumping part.
There we
'cause You have
go.
to, like,
You have
hit
to
the
just-
ledge perfectly. It's awkward.
Did you, you just go straight up when you get to the top of that one you were just at? It's just back up over that lip. Where'd they go? Let me go find these guys. Wait, where'd they go? Oh, there they are.
Straight up from here? Or I have to jump to the circle?
No, right there.
Right there, yeah.
Yep.
Hit the lip.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, they went up. Oh, they went up again.
By the time we get to them, the instance is going to be clear.
Wait, how'd they get up there?
Well, it puts a wall up, so they can't kill it without you there.
I'm not sure. How'd they get up there? Do you know? I think they tried to skip those bosses, though.
Is it on this side? Maybe.
Did you get over there? Oh, they did the same thing again? Were you able to get up?
No.
Can we hit those steps, I wonder, without attracting attention?
How far does that dude path?
Here, hang on a second. I'm going to tell these guys, see where they went.
Ooh, this is an interesting question. So they're wondering if there's any plans for adding harder difficulties to dungeons for players in raid gear, like a challenge mode or a heroic mode or something.
I did it.
You did?
Yeah, so go under the lava right there.
Here?
Yeah. Watch the dude.
Wait, like,
go closer to the wall so you don't aggro.
Jump up the stairs.
Yeah.
oh, through here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I normally just go upstairs.
All right. All right. Let's get a little campfire here.
Nice and warm. Nice and warm
Oh, okay. So
We're getting
good.
nice and warm at the campfire.
Did you hear that question, Chad? I know you're
Sorry, go ahead.
trying to get there.
Yeah.
The question was, let me go here. Any plans for adding harder difficulties to dungeons for players in raid gear, like challenge modes or heroics or something?
Well, that is a really great question.
What was the question?
are we going to be adding like challenge modes or challenge levels for dungeons so that people that are in raid gear would have a reason to actually run dungeons?
That sounds like something if we were to work on some future content we might want to consider, right?
I mean, it's a really great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, I mean,
stay tuned.
if
maybe
you
we'll
are a
find out more.
WildStar fan who likes to do that kind of thing, you may want to stay tuned for news that will be coming out in the near future.
Hashtag not obvious at all.
Yeah.
I was not the one that took
Okay.
that too far.
So here we go. This is it, Jonathan. This is the Forge Master Trogan, okay? He...
By this is it, you mean this is
Watch out.
the last time I will have to die.
Yeah, he is the final boss of Calvarath.
Yeah,
Watch
he's
out.
pretty intense, so you have to avoid these, which is pretty easy. Don't worry about DPSing him, just avoid him.
Don't get hit by the falling.
During the DPS phase, obviously kill him. It's pretty easy.
If you see
you're gonna
things
get
that are
someone's gonna
red,
get targeted.
stay away from them.
Yeah, someone's gonna get targeted. You have to just basically don't stand next to everybody else, kind of spread out. And then there's gonna be fireball things coming during one of the phases, and
But you
just
need to
avoid them.
You need to. Well, one of them you need to kill them before he gets to them.
Yeah. So
And then, but there's another one where he'll just shoot out. Like, see these balls right here?
Uh huh.
Okay, that looks
See
like.
them
Oh, there's
balls.
that one. Go get it. Okay, we got him. All right.
yeah, you gotta get
Those
him.
you do not want him to get
Okay.
because he will get really powerful.
Yeah, to buff them.
Okay.
But it also buffs you, I think, if you have it on you, right?
Watch out. Get back here. Because he's going to start firing these things out, and you do not want to get hit by them.
Whoa.
Yeah. This part's cool.
Looks like
Oh, goodness.
some weird sort of dance thing. Whoa.
It reminds me of like
I like that.
a weird 3D
Oh.
Boshi.
Where's my healer? I barely survived that. Woohoo!
Ooh, KDM's taking bets on your guys' deaths already.
What?
Yeah.
How dare
Cool.
she?
Not-
Oh, dude, watch out.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my. Oh my gosh. Golly gee.
Watch out. Oh, where's my heals? Where's my healer?
Oh golly gee.
Oh, we did it!
Dude, neither of you died. Nice.
Yes.
Woohoo! Yeah,
That means KDM owes us a bunch of money or something.
a lot.
No,
Right.
good job, you guys. I think that boss is actually pretty challenging, but fun, right?
No,
Yeah,
that
that's cool.
is a fun encounter.
I like
Thank you so much for our group that kept us alive
Yeah.
all the way to the end.
Because there's no way I was contributing much DPS then.
I
The
think you
real
were doing
question
fine.
is, did Jonathan get any fat loot out of the dungeon? Any upgrades?
No.
Are you sure? You better check.
I was checking. There wasn't really any DPS caster gear.
I did get some small game scraps though.
I got.
How about you?
Yeah, I got 110. I can get some big game bucks, man.
So, again, thank you to our group
Yes.
for allowing us to get to the end of that. That's a super. So, I mean, for those of you that haven't played Calvarath, whether normal version or vet, it is actually, I think, in my opinion, one of the more fun and engaging dungeons that we have. It's fairly short, which is cool, but the mechanics of the bosses, I think, are really creative. So if you haven't had a chance to jump in and experience that yet, now is the time. You know what else? You know what I'm gonna do though? You ready?
Can I just point out my stats that I was number 4 in damage and number 4 at staying alive?
Good job.
That's sort of like a participation trophy, I guess.
Right.
Like I was present, I was accounted for. I love it.
Oh, here. Check this out. This is actually something kind of cool, which generally won't be looking at or talking about, but I just figured since we have it here. At the end of dungeons, there are lock boxes as well. So if you're a signature member, you actually get free lock boxes just for lockbox keys just for being a signature member. You can also buy lockbox keys in the store, and what it allows you to do is you can come in here, and I believe where are my keys? Oh, here we go. Keys and currencies. Yeah, you can buy them here. So I'm actually gonna buy one, or I'm gonna get some Omni bits actually. Okay, so you can purchase a lockbox key, and then
open that lockbox.
Open it up. Spend the lockbox key to open.
Let's do
it. Going to do it.
I say yes.
And then you get some loot. So.
What'd you get?
I got the Makari tactical table, which is a decor piece. I got a pretty awesome sword if I was support, which I'm not. Obviously, I'm assault.
We were not even near supported there.
So you can but this is an item level 100. So if that would have been assault gear, I would have actually probably had a better sword than I'm currently carrying.
Would have been an upgrade.
So anyway, just something to think about. Lockboxes are cool. So obviously they have gear. They also have decor. They have some mounts, some unique mounts actually as well. So give it some thought. Anyway, so I'm going to go back and exchange my big game, my small game scraps into big game bucks, I think.
Big game bucks.
All right, everybody. Hey, group, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you all.
For taking us through here. You guys are the best.
Just generally for putting up with us. Boric, Vulcan, Dolphina.
Yep.
I like Boric's dancing skills. Look at him.
All right.
So
happy.
He's rocking it over there.
Yeah, he's like having the time of his life.
I didn't pay attention to what races we had. Did we have any cross faction?
Let's see. I don't know. This guy is, I think he's an exile human. Hold on a second. No, yeah, he's an exile human. We have an Orin.
Yeah.
I think we're all exiles.
But we could have done cross faction.
We could have. We could have absolutely done cross faction. Yep, all exiles. All right, everybody. I'm going to head back to town. Thank you again very much. We'll go through the final step of the process, and then.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I think
I got myself 36 big game bucks.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, you already did it?
Yeah. Go do your.
I'm gonna do my thing. I'm going to Exchanger, Gygax. I'm gonna just pull it all the way over here.
It's the same.
Gonna get 36.
So what can I do for you?
The crates are 40.
So you'll see here big game bucks in my inventory, and then you can come over. And so.
We have to run another dungeon together. Looks like
Everyone's saying that it's time for you to tank, Pappy.
You do not want me tanking in here.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so funny.
So you can get. I could get some of the Taurine decor if I wanted it. A couple of the Osen pieces and the ProStar pieces. So just one run, and I can already start getting stuff. Do 3 or 4 more. You could get the whole
some crates,
kit and caboodle.
Whole kit and caboodle.
You know what I mean? So it's a fun event. For those of you that haven't run it, you know, I think there's never been a better time to jump in and chase some dungeons.
There's never been a better time to run Dungeon Chase because
this
is
today.
This
is when it started.
And it does, once again, run through November 21st.
Yep.
So you have plenty of time, but definitely make use of it. Take full advantage. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah.
You know? take full advantage. The way we took full advantage of our group, right?
Hey, look, we survived that whole last encounter.
The entire last encounter.
Right.
We didn't die.
Thank you to our healers for.
We went through one whole combat experience.
Through. Anyway, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Thanks all of you for joining us today.
Yeah. Don't forget, Red Moon Mutiny comes out next week, November 16th.
Yep. Make some cross-faction groups out there. This is a perfect time to cross the party lines and create some cross-faction groups and run some dungeons.
Or guilds, or, you know.
Right, guilds, raid groups, arena teams.
Everyone coming together.
It's you know, it's a time to be united.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
and
is.
there's never been a better time for all of us to get together and be united.
Let's not follow that wormhole straight down topical events. Also, just if anyone's taking notes on what's going on in the future, we've got a double XP explosion currently planned for November 24th, so it's going to start on Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay.
So if you're sick of your family, you've had way too much mashed potatoes, start leveling some alts. Double XP explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing
families together, or an excuse to get away from them.
Escape from them, one or the other. All right.
For sure.
I like that.
And then also with that, there will be probably some special Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales before and after Thanksgiving, or after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They're both after, yeah. The day after Thanksgiving and the following Monday, because that's how weeks work and time. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow us on all our channels, at WildStar on Twitch, at WildStar on Twitter. WildStar-online.com is our website. You can follow us on the Twitters as well. Tell us how ridiculous we are when we try to run dungeons together. I had a really good time, though.
Me too.
Yeah. I might run some more later.
Look, I'll carry you through a few more so you can get your feet wet. Sound good?
Sounds great, Chad. Hope you have a great weekend.
Yeah, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. We'll see you soon.
Yep. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right. Bye.